What's up, everybody? World famous Ghetto Bob from Counting Cars and Counts Customs out of Las Vegas. I know you've seen our last year's SEMA project, 1965 Mustang Fastback for Mr. Robert Lytle. Badass car. Man, this thing was so nice. It had all of us going crazy to work on this car. We're gonna dive into the interior of it, of what we were doing and why we were doing it, and the reasons of the things that happened. All the magic, it's coming loose from the box for you right now. So this is the first part that we started with this Mustang. You know, we added 2-inch wider fenders in the back of it to put some bigger tires in the back. So of course none of the factory panels would even come close to fitting. So I wanted to build off the factory panels, give them a little bit of the similar and same shape so that it looked, you know, at a quick glance you looked at it and you saw that the car was just a regular fastback Mustang. You didn't know if it was a seat in the back. You know, this customer, he wants to jam as much as he wants to peel out his tires. So of course we had to do big stereo. He wanted big stereo. Most of our customers don't request big stereo. So we did a ton of kicker audio in this one. Basically got rid of the back seat. There's a roll cage in it, so nobody's fitting in the back seat, period. So why not fill it full of tons of audio gear and then jam out? You know, there we are, deadening the whole floor. Now I'm in there cutting some carpet, pretending I'm doing something cool, but you know, just kind of winging it. Just kidding. We do everything top notch and over the top. The carpet getting steamed. You know, everybody thinks that everything's so easy, and it is. You just have to have the knowledge to do what you got to do. So there I am, steaming up the carpet, working on my tan. Beautiful car, man. I get excited every time I see this car. Shannon being nosy, just hanging out, watching, instead of doing what he's supposed to be doing. Look, see, there he is again. Yeah, did Bobby do this right? Did Bobby do this wrong? Ah, I guess I did it right because this looks like it's going in. Look at that panel. Looks just like a factory panel that's been modified. Careful, 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 Bob. Don't get too crazy. Using the pick to line up the holes. Instead of the pass-through, the flip-up. In case you were a skier, that's what that hole would have been for originally in the back. Start of the console, or the back well, excuse me. Look at that, almost perfect, but not quite. Look at all those parts in the background. You see all those parts? That's what it takes to put a car back together. A little body work, that's right, I do my own body work. I don't shove it out to anybody else. Even drill my own holes. I haven't gotten it to where somebody has to drill the holes for me. Look at that, perfection. Now we're gonna wrap something else, a little suede. That was another thing. This customer let us pick the finishes. The reason we do suede is it's more of an elegant look, you know, a higher end instead of the old vinyl headliners. Vinyl headliners are great and wonderful, but they're not just for everybody. Yeah, a little sewing, some more sewing. All right, headliner looks like it's done. Finishing up the headliner, tuck, tuck, fold. Look how tight and beautiful that headliner is in that car. Well, it's me being a dumbass. You'll see a lot of that around. Milwaukee handheld battery operated grinder. Probably one of the best investments that I've ever made in my life. I love this tool, man. I use this thing on anything and everything. And it's portable. No hoses. Don't worry, those aren't just self-taps right now. They'll get thread serted and actually bolted in. A little more sanding. Sand, sand, sand. Oh, the box is done. Now see in the floor? You can see that. Those screws, those were just alignment holes. Now there's actual thread certs in there that we can bolt and lock it down. Making sure the seats fit. Man, I look like a big old giant in there. Some more sanding. Sand, 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 sand. Oh, console's laying up. See, those tubes are the mounts for the cage. Look at that. Just perfection. Piece after piece after piece. Final assembly. Now we're loading the slub enclosure up, getting ready to make that thing bang down the streets. There's one CVR shallow mount kicker, 10-inch. Pair of 10s in this car. Don't really need to go anything bigger than that, especially in these little cars. I know what you're gonna say. You could always go bigger and more. I agree, but not everybody needs it. Prepping the wiring. Looks like it's wired, everything's heat shrunk, ready to go. Bottom half of the console's in, back half of the car, cage is back in. Man, look how clean that sucker was. Yep, there's the top half, damn near done. For roof seats, that was the main thing. Customer wanted those seats. So we kind of built the interior off of matching the same materials that were in the seats that he chose and wanted to use. Everything's got to coordinate. GT steering wheel, look at those kick panels. Now we're off riding around on the way to SEMA. Man, look at that car. That's such a pretty, pretty car. One of my favorites that we've done. One of my top 10 favorites that we've done over the years. Now that's the end of that car. That car was at SEMA. It was a beautiful car. Customer's been driving it. He loves every bit of it. Keep sticking around. You're going to see some more stuff. Maybe a little tease, maybe a little sneak peek. You never know. He might be our next SEMA car or just an everyday one of our other cars. Just keep watching out and we'll be back.